To One Leg Up, where we discuss how you can deliver the very best customer experience and how you can achieve zero marketing waste. I'm Ed Davis, the Chief Operations Ninja here at One Leg, and today I will be joined by Vic's son, the mastermind of One Leg. Now, this episode will be a bit different than other episodes. We recently did a webinar for a partner, and the portion where we gave 4 tips on how to make your homepage more impactful and engaging, and more importantly, evolve it so that it converts leads better and at a quicker pace was so good, we got requests to add this to our podcast. So, what you will hear in a moment is Vic's portion of the webinar where he discusses the 4 things you can do as a home improvement company to punch up your website. Now, this was meant to be visual, but there are plenty of things to take away from it just by listening to the audio. If you'd like to view the webinar video in its entirety, please go to our blog on zeromarketingwaste.com and you can view it there. We now join Vic's portion of the webinar in progress.
You didn't attend this webinar just so you could hear what you already know. So I'll start with this. Do these things, and in 60 to 90 days, you'll achieve these 3 things. 1, you will generate leads with high buying intent. And we will cover the how to generate with high buying intent versus the ones that have little to no buying intent. 2, you will convert visitors from leads to appointments at 80 to 90%. 3, you'll be less dependent on lead aggregators like Modernize or Home Advisor. Okay, many of you guys probably use them, and you'll be doing less chasing of your leads with your call center, and you'll be scheduling and confirming more appointments. Do these things we recommend here today, and you'll achieve these 3 things. And you'll be able to do this without spending $1 more of your current budget. You can reallocate a small percentage of that budget and achieve better results with it. We will show you how to do that today. So first, what is the ultimate goal? Is it to generate a visitor, a lead, or is it to generate an appointment? If your goal is to simply generate a lead, then you can stop here because everything I say won't make sense to you. And you're already doing that now. So what do your sales reps want? Leads or appointments? If it's appointments, what kind of appointments? Is it one where someone had no intention of buying, or do they want appointments with homeowners who have high buying intent? Meaning they knew from the beginning they need to meet with a company, go through an appointment, and potentially make a purchase. So in 2010, marketing teams needed to collect phone numbers and emails for their sales team because there's no other way to get it. And here we are, 10 years later, a lot of marketing teams are still doing the same thing. There's a lot more technology to do it. There's a lot more tracking around it, but it's essentially the same thing. Marketers generate a high volume of cheap leads so that their sales team can try to do sales to people that don't want to buy right now. And here's why this needs to change. A, buyers have access to an abundance of information which empowers them to navigate most of the buying process on their own. We can do that now. B, buyers have been trained by D2C companies like Amazon, okay, for easier purchasing. And those expectations have bled into appointment scheduling and demos. C, we are in the word of mouth era where B2C buyers discover and evaluate products through the internet and their network, communities, social, okay, their friends, your website, not just a sales rep. So marketing in 2010, aka lead generation, looks like this. I need to get contact information so our sales team can do the sales to people that don't want to buy right now. Marketing in 2021, brand and demand gen, which is very much an important part of the website, should be, I want to communicate directly with the market to create demand for our product and affinity for our company. This way, the ideal customer profile, ICP, these buyers come to you ready to buy. So let's start off with the first one, emotional versus rational. Many in the home improvement space have website headlines that lead with rational or logical content. Things like, we offer financing, get 25% off for spring or summer or fall, get 50% off installation. These all probably sound very familiar, right? Now, imagine going to a restaurant and without seeing the menu yet, Your waiter primes you that your bill is probably going to be around $100 and his tip will be about 20%. I mean, come on. Why are you assuming the sale? How can you do that? You haven't secured their appointment yet, and you start by assuming the sale. You are scaring them away. This is clear, by the way, if your bounce rates are over 40 to 50%, which 7 out of 10 home improvement companies and websites experience. And then you end up buying those leads from users who bounce off your site from Modernize or Home Advisor. But science has shown in marketing, you create the strongest connections with potential customers by leading with emotion, not logic or rationality. For the ideal homepage, what we want, the content and the copy, is to connect with the homeowner's heart. Why do you need a new roof? Because there was a hailstorm and you're looking for a discount. No, you want a new roof because you want to protect your family and your investment. Remember the second thing you'll achieve if you do these simple things we suggest? It's converting leads to appointments at 80 to 90%. If you lead with something emotional, you'll convert 80 to 90%. Lead with something rational, like an offer or a discount or free quotes, guess what? You'll only convert 10 to 20% of the time. And this is all according to the American Advertising Federation. So just ask yourself, how many of you have net closing ratios of 20 to 30%? That means 70 to 80% of the time, what you generate are low buying intent leads. Okay, so